Of all single-parent families in the United States, the majority are made up by single mothers. This has not always been the case, and is due to the growing trend of children born outside of wedlock. A case once found largely limited to women in poverty and minorities, single motherhood is now becoming a norm. Numbers found in the 2017 U.S. Census Bureau show that out of about 12 million single-parent families with children under the age of 18, more than 80% were headed by single mothers. This amounts to a staggering total of every 1 in 4 children under the age of 18, about 17.2 million children are being raised without a father, one of the 2 key parental figures in all families. According to the National Fatherhood Initiative, there is a father absence crisis in America. Studies have shown that when measuring education to personal health to career success, children who lack a father find themselves at a disadvantage to their peers raised in a 2-parent household. Children raised without a father are at a higher risk of having behavioral problems, 4 times more likely to live in poverty, more likely to be incarcerated in their lifetime, twice as likely to never graduate high school, at a 7 times higher risk of teen pregnancy, more vulnerable to abuse and neglect, more likely to abuse drugs and alcohol, twice as likely to be obese. Dr. David Popenoe, professor of sociology at Rutgers University and co-director of the National Marriage Project, stated in his book, Life Without Father, fathers are far more than just second adults in the home. Involved fathers, especially biological fathers, bring positive benefits to their children that no other person is as likely to bring. They provide protection and economic support and male role models. They have a parenting style that is significantly different from that of a mother, and that difference is important in healthy child development. Studies have shown that the parenting styles between men and women differ. In fact, Dr. Kyle Pruitt's study, Father Need, Why Father Care is as Essential as Mother Care for Your Child, it was found that, by 8 weeks of age, infants can tell the difference between their mother's and father's interaction with them. Fathers are different than mothers in that fathers play differently. John Sneary, a research associate of Harvard University, found while conducting research that children who roughhouse with their fathers were taught that physical violence is not acceptable. Children learned a healthy balance between timidity and aggression in that self-control was taught when enough was enough, and the children were taught to settle down. Fathers discipline differently. It has been observed that fathers tend to stress justice, fairness and duty, based on rules, while mothers tend to stress sympathy, care and help, based on relationships. The teachings of a father lead to the strict and stern enforcement and observance of the consequences of right and wrong. The teachings of a mother lead to the feelings of grace and sympathy, which provide children with a sense of hope. Together, these disciplinary teachings create a healthy, proper balance of justice and mercy. Fathers provide a look at the world of men that a woman cannot. It is without question that men and women are different. Men and women dress differently, deal with the trials of life differently, have a different outlook on real-world situations around them and face different challenges daily. This is not to say that all women are the same or all men are the same. However, girls and boys who grow up with a father are more familiar and secure with the world of men around them. Fathers build confidence in their children alongside mothers. It is commonly found in parental relationships that the mother is the protector and the father is found more often than not to provide the incentive to push the limits. This is seen in a father encouraging a child to swing or climb just a little higher, ride their bike just a little faster, throw just a little harder, and a mother encouraging their child to be careful. If one of these parenting styles is focused more than the other, it can become unhealthy. A focus on encouraging risk without consideration of consequences can lead to bad decisions. The constant evasion of risk can fail to build independence and confidence. When taught together, these principles help children learn in a safe environment while expanding the opportunity to grow through experience and bring an increase in personal confidence. Ronald P. Rohner and A. Veneziano analyzed more than 100 studies on parent-child relationships. It was found that having a loving and nurturing father was as important for a child's happiness, well-being, and social and academic success as having a loving and nurturing mother. Men and women, step up, get married, be responsible, be there for your children. Children need both a mother and a father.